and Nancy here from YourEnergyRx.com with your quantum healing code for April 2022. Before we begin, I invite you to check out the YourEnergyRx.com website for info on our latest offering, Energy Checks, as well as one-on-one healings, mentoring, downloadable workshops and masterclasses, and wearable energy healing tools. This month we continue our series on procrastination. If you missed last month's post on procrastination, the link is in the description below. As I said before, I see procrastination made up of layers of reasons, of excuses, of justifications. But one thing I find as a constant with my clients when it comes to procrastination is the fear of failure. The fear of failure can paralyze us. We know intellectually that we can absolutely do the things we say we want to do or need to do. But something deep inside seizes us up from taking action. These fears range from fear of getting it wrong to the fear of ridicule or judgment from others. Typically, we are our own worst critic. Most of the judgment we face is self-judgment. So I pose this question: what's the worst thing that could happen if you get it wrong? Are you gonna die? Probably not. So what's the next worst thing that could happen? Disappointing someone else? Not doing anything will probably disappoint others more than getting it wrong. So what is wrong? Wrong changes on a daily basis. What was the right way to do something today will absolutely change tomorrow. So stressing over it is pointless. So let's pull a code to get us past the fear of getting it wrong. Here's the request. Is there an assisting frequency for highest good that will clear from our space the energy of the fear of getting it wrong while celebrating our own unique creativity and ingenuity, and replenish us with the creative energy to tackle all tasks with self-confidence and satisfaction? And the code that emerged is from the Divine Healing Codes, and it is the code for high blood pressure and hypertension. Whoa. I am always surprised at the codes that emerge, and this one's no different. What's the first thing that happens when we decide to not complete a task? We feel guilty. We get anxious, and that anxiety triggers a physical response. Higher blood pressure. What happens when the blood pressure rises? It mimics stress, and stress shuts down our ability to think clearly and be creative. And what do we need in order to organize and execute a task? Clear thought and creativity. This lack of clear thought and creativity leads us to doubt our ability, which leads to procrastination. So with all that being said, let's install the code for high blood pressure, hypertension. So the first thing I'd like you to do is ground, if you know how to ground. And if you don't, you can put your attention on the base of your spine, down by your tailbone. There's a little energy center down there called the first chakra, and it houses our information on the tribe and survival. And it's one of the ways we can connect to the planet to release energy from our energetic space – and make ourselves more clear. And from the base of your spine, I'd like you to attach a wire, rope, cable, waterfall, something that you can drop from the base of your spine all the way to the center of the earth and plug it in. So go ahead and do that. Create a grounding cord running from the base of your spine to the center of the planet, and make sure it's plugged in securely. And then back at the base of your spine, I'd like you to create a switch that says release, and turn the switch to the on position. And then put the consideration into that switch and that grounding cord that together they're going to release from your space everything that is not yours or no longer serves you. Everything that's not yours or no longer serves you will be pulled down the grounding cord, swooshed away, and given to the center of the planet. And breathe. And then come up to the center of your head. That's behind your eyes, between your ears. And create in there a safe space from which to work. This is where we can be neutral to all the energies that come up when we're doing energy work. Behind your eyes, between your ears, center of head. Ooh. And then right-handers, left-handers. There's a position we take on when we do these codes that helps our body be involved in the process and also helps us to more clearly visualize where this energy is coming from and where it's going. Okay, it makes it more real. So, right-handers. Dominant hand, right hand on the center of your chest on the heart chakra. Left hand in the air like an antenna. It's going to grab the code from source. Left-handers, switch it. Left hand, dominant hand on the center of your chest. Right hand in the air like an antenna to grab the code. Well, where the hell is source? Source is where you imagine a big bucket of neutral life force energy to be stored. It can be above you, below you, in front of you, out in the ethers. It can be out in space. Wherever you imagine source to be, that's source for you. And remember, source is neutral, source is non-judgmental, and source is only for our highest good. So right-handers, left-handers, go ahead and assume the position. Dominant hand, heart chakra, the other hand in the air like an antenna. And as I read this code, I'm going to read it multiple times. I'd like you to picture it coming from source, this sequence of numbers coming from source into your antenna hand, that's your receiving hand, and then coming across your shoulders, down your other arm into your heart chakra, and being delivered for highest good into your energetic space. Okay, here we go. We ask for, accept, and align with this divine healing code. It's with gratitude we accept the assisting frequency for high blood pressure, hypertension. 8863-292. 8863-292. 8863-292. 8863-292. 8863-292. 8863-292. One more. 8863-292. And now go ahead and close up the installation by putting both hands on the heart chakra and be grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, And it is so. Oh, wow. I don't know how that felt for you, but for me, that was very slickery. And it kind of slipped right in and kind of felt very cozy. Whew. Alrighty then. Well, to better understand what's going on with these codes, I encourage you to watch my presentation on how the codes work right here on YouTube. And please subscribe to this channel. Also, check out my YourEnergyRx.com Code Carriers Facebook group for even more codes. So that's it for now. I'm Nancy. Enjoy this month's code. And remember, there's a code for that. See ya. Bye.